Good morning. How are you?
I'm pretty well. Thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm also fine and fit.
Okay.
So it
So,
is our first conversation. So please introduce yourself.
yeah, why not? I am Kalpana. I hail from Noida. If I talk about my education qualification, I have done MA, BEd, and qualified CTET, UPTET. Now, these days, I'm a tutor as well as I'm mother of two kids. That's all about me.
It's a great introduce. And my side, my name is Jolly. I came from Patna, but currently I live in Delhi. If you know about my hobby, so my hobby is listening to music, is reading, writing, and another now I learning this language. I have completed my BEd. That's why about me.
It's nice to hear. You are from the Patna, but you are living in Delhi. So after
Delhi.
marriage, you are shifted here.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Uh, why do you want to learn this language?
Yes. This is an important question for me because I want to become a teacher for English subject. So I learning this language and uh, before time I teached in a school before 2 years ago and now stop this job because I have a young baby. So I stop this job and I will again in future start.
That's good. So, because of the job, you are learning this language. So, how long have you been learning this language?
I just have 2 months only. I decided because before 2 months. I reporting some people like a friend or neighbors to learn with me or speak with me. So I didn't found that time, and I watched on YouTube channel. So there was like conversation videos in English and stories, songs are also in English. So I watched and I decided to I will also learn from YouTube. So I learning.
Okay, how small is your baby?
Yes, he is going to around 2 years old.
2 years old. Yes, he is small. So, what do you do for learning the language? Like you are the beginner
Yes,
and you are learning. I think for 2 months. You have been
yes,
learning for two
yes.
months. So, what do you do to learn this language?
I have to too much to practice. Like I have lots of book, like novels. My daughter's book, so I read this book and I take tuition also. So that time I have practice of like childrens have English book, science book. So I teach them and I have also like a revise that time and in the kitchen when I work. So I speak and think in English, and I have daughters, so I speak like all things in English, whatever she want, and I speak like she want or at home. She is working homework, so she is doing homework, so I help her and learn her book also.
Okay, so you have two kids or one?
Two kids. I said
Two.
two kids.
Means
Yes.
okay. So your daughter is elder and your son is younger.
Uh, my daughter is elder than my son.
Okay. So she is going to school.
Yes, she is
In
in sixth
class is
class.
sixth
She is
class.
in sixth class. Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So only you teach to her, or you are delivering the tuition classes as well.
No, I taking tuition like children's are come like I taking tuition at my
Okay.
home.
So which
Yes,
class do you teach in your tuition classes?
like one class to sixth class.
Okay, 1 to 6 class. That's great because when we teach to someone, it means like we are getting something,
Yes,
and
learn
we
something.
also
Yeah,
connected with the education.
yes.
So you like read the novels and books. So it is the interest, or you are reading only for the English.
No, more, I interested for in English, like reading and writing also, and whenever I read and write, so I have to decide it what is uh, that time I don't know that means what is its means. So I remember that and underline that means, And after that, after reading, I have to search on Google, and I know what is mean this vocab, and after that I make one or two sentences. So this type I have revision for English.
That's great. But I was asking, it is your interest or you are doing only for the language? Or it is your interest, like you are interested to read novels and books?
No, I said I am interested to learn this book, like novels or my daughter's book, because she has lots of books. So in that book, lots of things like in about the environment, about trees, about neighbors. So it is important for me also, because I am learner. I am a beginner in English, so I learning and I read this book.
So I want to know, how do you manage your time? Like you have two kids and you also deliver the tuition classes and learning this language and YouTuber too. So I want to know, how do you manage all the things?
It is I don't know how, because I have to habit this type of work, because in the morning to night I don't know how to going this time. I have lots of work for my house of chores, like in the kitchen, and for my daughter, for my uh, small young baby. So it is very like I have easy work. I have to regular. It is my baby is sleeping now. I don't know. I share with you. I want to share with you. I like I have a conversation like you. That time my baby was crying, like now he's sleeping. He will get up and he will cry. So that time ma'am or sir, he saying like you have to take care of your baby now. I have to wrap up this session. So this type of I have facing problem also.
Okay,
Yes,
it means
because
when your child get to sleep, that time you utilize your time. Otherwise, you
yes,
don't have time. But you try to manage all the thing, like learning your language, and as well as the maintain your house and teaching your daughter, and you just try to do everything. Very
yes,
good.
I have to session. Yes, I have to session in morning when he sleep, and after that I will have in afternoon, like after 3 o'clock, because that time my daughter is at home, so she take care of that time my her brother. So I have a session. Yes.
She takes care of him.
Yes, yes. Sometimes 20 minutes or half hours. Otherwise, he is too much noising, so I have to take that time.
Okay. So you make only two video call, like when your baby get up, sorry, when your baby sleep, and
Sleep
when your
and
daughter at home to take care of him. So that time you can make the videos. Apart from this, when he is sleep, when he is awake, so which kind of practice you do?
that time I have in afternoon also, because that time my daughter is at her home, and otherwise I don't have a video call. I have only audio call, because that time is not ready for my baby is with me, so that time I can pick.
Mm.
Yes,
He is sitting on your lap.
yes, and he want to my Bluetooth, or he want to my mobile, so how can I speak?
Mm,
So,
that's
so
great
ma'am,
because
yes, yes. So you have also two kids, like children. So tell me about your self. How do your you manage yourself?
yeah, same like you. Like I also try to manage all the things, but the English language is my passionate right now. So I just try to learn the language. Like my daughter is now 14 years old, and she is 9th standard, and now she is grown up. And my younger son is 8 year old. So and he is in second class. So both are grown up. Um, when my children leave to school, that time I make video call. And yeah, I try to only one video call in a day. And I do practice only the listening to the conversations and recording myself and yeah, reading. That this kind of practice I do. And I also have the household chores and yeah, these now these days festival are going to. I have to do the other thing also, like Diwali is around the corner. Diwali is around the
Yes.
corner, so I am also busy with my cleaning as well. So yeah, I try
Uh,
to manage all the things.
okay.
And
So
in the evening,
you're
I also deliver the tuition classes. So like 2 hours I teach to these students.
yes, and your children is like take care of herself or himself. Yes,
Yes,
own.
but my
And
son
so
is
you are
small.
free.
No, I'm not free. My younger son is small. He always live with me. Like so, that's why I only
Okay.
make the video call in the evening when they went to the school, when they go to the school. Only that time I can make. Otherwise, in the noon they have just make a quarrel. They just only quarrel each other. So that time I don't make the video call.
Yes, and sometimes I have to some problem like I have a conversation like video call. So that time my baby came and making surrounding like a noise and shouting too much. And that time my daughter is also at home and she is also like she don't know how to take care of him because he don't want to go outside and he don't want to go other room. He want to only my lap and my Bluetooth or my mobile that time. So I had have that time to left that session. And yesterday also I have had like uh, she is Nutan ma'am. She talked with me, and that time like only 5 minutes went, and my baby get up that time, and she said you have to another session like another day and after. So I left that time. So
Yeah,
I
it is
have
difficult.
this type
Yeah.
of problem.
Yes, and
Yes.
every mother has the same difficulties to having kids and to maintain the fluency. So it is very difficult to do. And
Yes, we are mothers, so we have to like too much work for our babies also, and our house for also. So it is mother is not mother life is not easy. We can say not easy.
yes,
We have to do something. So we should know English, because without English we can't do any job or do anything. Yes,
yes, yeah, it is a global language. So
global
because of the
language.
language, we can learn everything. And when we want to grown up in our personal life, so we have to learn this language.
Yes,
And
yes.
when we speak in English, that time we feel like that we are more educated.
Yes, yes, you are right. I agree with you because I have a same thing like you. Uh,
In the initial day when I heard to the person to speak in English, that time I feel like that this language sounds good and we have to learn this language. And we that time I felt like that wow, it's a good language and the sound is good, so we have to learn this language. That time I feel like that.
yes, and that I am I have to that like feel it is too difficult. Like he is no English, so he is very not knowledgeable man or woman. So how can we learn and how can we speak? And now this day we are learning, we are speaking, so it's feeling like it's easy to making like we are learning daily, so it is easy for us.
So have you ever feel like that it is difficult to learn or
No,
easy?
no, now it is easy for us because we are learning, and I think Hindi is too difficult for like learning. It's like Hindi we write on copy or anywhere, so it's a big sentence, and English is very small make a sentence,
Hmm.
so
So
it will take a time. Yes.
have you ever hesitated in front of the more advanced speaker? That time you feel hesitate.
No, that time I have to try to understand that time, and one time I didn't don't understand, so I have to ask again. So that time I have to try to give the answer. Yes.
Okay, so now you don't hesitate to speak out. Earlier, you feel did you feel the hesitate to speak in front of the a good English speaker?
Yes, yes, because that time I had to only think in my mind, and I don't know how to that time how to speak, how will I speak, and my first session with Anjana ma'am. That time I was very afraid and I was very nervous how to speak. She is message me and my like body is vibrate that time and I said and. I decided today I will have to do, and that time I nervous and now this that time to now it is very increased like my English increasing.
So it means
Yes,
you can see your improvement is there.
yes,
That's good. So in your first session, before the session, you was feel like the nervousness,
yes, yes, yes,
and
yes.
your
Why
body
not?
was shivering.
No, she is asking easy because she know that time it is her first session, so she know easy question, and she asks easy questions. So I give that time easily, and after that have I having like a habit to how to speak.
Hmm. That's good. So
Yes,
Dolly, we are learner and we are beginner also. So we have to be consistent with this language. Otherwise, we will not achieve the fluency. So it is the art target to achieve the fluency. Now
yes,
festival days are going, and we have to the manage the festival as well as our fluency also.
yes, yes,